really excited. I just can't wait to go see him.
Congratulations. And she said, I think I want to go hunting deer with you, Dad. We just snuck in here, and he's laying way back here in this field, so he saw us right away.
ScentBlocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession. ScentBlocker. Nothing gets you closer. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Browning. The best there is. Cuddyback. Designed in the USA with quarter-second trigger speed. And Tree Spider. The new world of tree stand safety.
This week on Most Wanted, we're headed back to Timberghost and we're keeping it all in the family. For his annual trip to the land of giants, Scott was accompanied by one of his twin daughters, Kim. She caught the hunting bug last year in Africa and it stuck with her all the way to deer season. So with her mission crossbow in hand, Kim hit Timberghost with one of the best teachers there is.
When you shoot these with that mission crossbow, you're going to cut a hole in there, you stick your hand in. Wow. What you'd be best to do when you get set up in your tree, kind of look around, maybe see trails, and you'll see like a stump or a predominant bush. Range that bush and you say, okay, that bush is 30 yards. And that gives you an idea in that area. Then over here you'll see a stump, so you go in that stump, that's 35. That gives you an idea in that neighborhood. And when your hands are full, what you don't want to try to do when you're excited, your hands are full of a crossbow, then you're saying, oh, I gotta get the exact yards doesn't matter. A couple yards either way, as fast as your arrow's going, don't worry about it. If it's 25, 26, 27, just split it.
Kim was set up along a gnawed-down Whitetail Institute food plot and one of the Archery Adventure hunting properties. And with deer already on the move, things were looking good. On another part of the ranch, Scott was just getting to his stand.
They were working through out of that back corner. The last 4 out of the last 7 days he's been up here, so thought we'd try that tonight and then in the morning, depending on what happens here.
And what's he looking at when I see him?
He's a chocolate horn deer. When you're looking at from the front or the back, he's got an extra inside point here and here, but when you look at him, you're going to see what looks like just a nice round shaped head, but I mean, you can't miss him. I mean, he's got a nice, that dark walnut stain looking chocolate type of horn. I mean, he's a beautiful deer.
All right.
And hopefully, I'm not all for working for it, but I'm all for a first night if we can do her, so.
I'm your man for that one.
You know what to do.
Well, we know where we're going, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Scott's got his most wanted picked out. Now they just got to find him.
Right there's our deer right there. See right there along the edge of the woods? Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes it's not a good thing when you see your buck right away. There's always something new on our Facebook page. Give us a like at facebook.com/ScentBlocker Most Wanted.
ScentBlocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Matthews Solo Cam, catch us if you can, and Rage, leading the evolution in lethal technology.
Welcome back to ScentBlocker Most Wanted. We're hunting with Scott and his daughter Kim at the world-famous Timberghost Ranch. Last time we saw Scott, he was in duck and run mode.
He's looking right this way, you know. Well, we came into this area and Mike said there was a real big buck that has come out in this field 4 out of the last 7 days. It's still the afternoon and we just snuck in here and he's laying way back here in this field. And of course he's laying looking this direction, so he saw us right away. So we snuck down to come around here. We're in the switchgrass. I don't know if this will work or not, if we can ever even get to our stand. If not, we'll just set in the ground. I'm tempted to stay on the ground. As soon as we go up this ladder, we'll be in view of that deer. The wind is blowing this direction, kind of past him. So our wind is okay, but I'm really tempted to just crawl back here on the ground for tonight. That's a really big deer, holy mackerel, it's big. I might walk this step a little bit just to see how, take a look. All right, I think we ought to try it. Why don't you go up and see what it looks like? Drop your rope. There's another deer that was come out. It's a smaller deer. The deer that we're after is already in the field. He was laying along the edge of the field. He's now up and he's eating this way. Out here there's just a little bit of a food plot left. It has been real dry. It's Whitetail Institute, and in all that drought, it's still hung on. The deer out here eating it. It's just thin, but he's working his way this way. We have a band there. That's 45 and 50 yards. We have a band there. It's 35 and 40 yards. He's still coming this way. He's 90 yards away and coming this way real slow. 90 yards and closing. Figuring out the yardage everywhere where he's going to be, so if he gets here, I don't have to screw around with my yardage and my rangefinder. I'll be ready to shoot. Here he comes.
Wait. You ready? Yep.
Did you see that? Boy, that lighted knock went right in his heart. You could go crack. I hit the far shoulder. That is a giant big deer. Oh, he stood there and it got the whole way in him before he got to move. That's a big deer. Same stand, same situation as last year. Mike put us in the stand. He said a lot of times this big buck comes up through the center of this field. Last year, the same thing. That giant buck came on the far side of the field just like this. That was 55 yards. This Matthews Monster 5 just pounded him. Just pounded him. I gave him a new hypodermic. That deer's got to be dead. I mean, that just pounded him. Oh.
ScentBlocker Most Wanted is brought to you by the Whitetail Institute of North America. Deer nutrition is all we do. And S4 Gear, meeting the demands of nature and those who tame it.
It's late October in southeast Iowa, and Scott's got himself a big buck on the ground.
Hopefully he stayed hung up here somewhere. Look at that. That is perfect blood. Just what we want. Stumbling there, stumbling there. He's got to be stuck here in this hole somewhere. There it is. There it is!
Awesome.
He didn't go down the hill.
Holy cow.
Look at this. What a deer, my word. This is like last year. Same deal, just giant big deer, almost the exact same place. We were just across right over there. Same tree stand, same situation. Look at the horns on this deer.
What a beautiful deer.
Oh, look at his neck. He's just
that perfect shape.
Yep. Oh,
curled in. Broke a big point here, it looks like. Beautiful.
just beautiful. And this is what I like. See, being an archer, I like that. That's where it's supposed to be. That's what's supposed to happen. I just love it. And everything just comes together. We come here to Timberghost every year and we have a wonderful time. We have new ScentBlocker Trinity clothes on. We're shooting a Matthews bow. We're shooting hypodermic broadheads. And what happens here? Here this is. There that hole is. And it's just perfect. I mean, it's exactly it's what dreams are made of. Mike, first day at Timberghost, we have a whole group of people here. So for me, I'm gonna come off the field and go on the bench. The rest of the team are out here getting it done. So it's gonna be an exciting next 4 or 5 days. My daughter Kim is here. We've got Mike Swan here. Chase TV is here. We have a bunch of people. Rick Hannes, my dear friend from Florida, is here hunting.
Well, we should do good. We had a couple of days coming into this without guys in camp and spent some time putting our heads together. All right, what do we want to do? What have we been seeing? And I mean, we felt like we had some really good plans. Of course, when you lay a good plan, it doesn't always come together, but
came together pretty quick this evening.
Well, you did your part for sure.
Timberghost Ranch was born out of a special passion for whitetail hunting. And they offer many different hunting options. A hunter can apply for a Zone 6 Iowa tag and hunt over 130 different stand locations within 40 miles of the range. These leased properties that lie in the heart of some of the most productive trophy ground in North America are truly free range, but are improved through the exacting management standards of the Timberghost team. Another option is the archery adventure hunt. This newer package is designed for the serious archery hunter that wants a real opportunity at world-class bucks with better odds than free-range hunts can provide, but without a guide leading the way. And of course, there are the preserve hunts. For the trophy hunter looking to put their name at the top of the record book while enjoying the authentic hunting experience that can only be found at Timberghost. There's nothing wrong with relaxing after a long day's hunt. And the 13,000 square foot Timberghost Lodge is the place to do it. The staff looks to every need and ensures no one goes hungry by preparing old-fashioned, home-style meals with an elegant twist. The Timberghost team invites you to join a new family of hunters that will relive old stories and enjoy new experiences as part of the ultimate whitetail hunting adventure.
rubbed this right here. We ended up shooting that big deer. He's one of my favorite deer, real wide, just beautiful, slick 10, just perfect. Got him out of this stand right here.
Very cool.
A lot of good memories here at Timberghost. As you can see, it's been rubbed for a couple of years. Here it's rubbed. Last year it was rubbed. Here it's rubbed again, and then it grows back. So this is kind of a perennial rub. Okay, you all ready to go? Have fun. Shoot a big one.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. That's my kid.
While Scott was tagged out on day 1, Kim wasn't sharing in Dad's luck. For the next 3 days, she hunted a wide range of locations, figuring out patterns and moving from ground blinds to tree stands.
ScentBlocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by IQ, center the dot for the perfect shot. Block, history's toughest target. And Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe. ScentBlocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by Winchester Rifles and Shotguns. Trust your hunt to a Winchester. Mission Archery. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. The Redemption muzzleloader from LHR Sporting Arms, made for a lifetime, not for a season. And Gilbreth's Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of ScentBlocker Most Wanted.
None of our hunts would be possible without a lot of help and coordination from all of the outfitters, landowners, and guides that we work with throughout the year. At Timberghost Ranch in southeast Iowa, the leaves are falling and so are the bucks. Well, at least one buck so far. Scott was the first one on the board with a behemoth the very first evening. His daughter Kim has been hunting hard with her mission crossbow for the past 2 days and has had some close calls, including an early morning shot that went sailing over this bruiser.
My buck came in and we just kind of had an amateur moment where my sticks fell and I fired, and thankfully I missed it.
Now she's ditched the ground blind and set up high for the final evening hunt.
Right there's 20. The pine tree over there is small. So in between there is where we're hoping
Just wait. Go slow. Just take your time. Wait. Easy. Wait, that leg's back. What do you think, girl?
seriously shaking.
As it turns out, the shot was good. The buck ended up lying down in some switchgrass. And after giving him some time and calling the lodge, Kim was ready to see him up close.
This is my first deer ever, so kind of doing it backwards, coming to the United States to shoot something. So I'm really excited. I just can't wait to go see him.
Congratulations on your first year ever. What a monster. Oh my. You earned that one. You wore you out.
I know. I think I wore him out.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
It was very pretty.
What do you think, Dad?
I think I'm pretty proud of my daughter. She has not hunted until she was 35 years old. This summer she took up hunting for the first time when we were on a trip with her twin sister and her mom in Africa. And she likes it. And she said, I think I want to go hunting deer with you, Dad. I'm happy for you. Oh, that's so nice. So I finally, after 35 years, I have a hunter that I can take hunting.
Yeah. We went on a hunting trip together.
We sure did. And boy, did you do good. Man, this thing is crazy. Oh, he's beautiful. For ScentBlocker Most Wanted, this is a special, special time for me. And this is about as good as it gets. As they say, what a time to be a bow hunter and what a time to be a dad of a new bow hunter.